The dreamers, yes, the dreamers. We're told they are the very best, the very brightest, most lovable little kids you could ever imagine. How could you want to deport the dreamers, right?
So these are among the best and brightest in the country.
Many of the best and brightest are among these 800,000 people who are registered under DACA.
The type of immigrants, the type of citizens that this country was built upon.
Incredibly bright, and they have aspirations. They want to go into the medical field. They want to go into law.
Well, that turns out to just be a giant load of bunk. Sure, some of them are great people, I'm sure, but my colleague Daniel Horowitz has a piece right now at Conservative Review showing that illegals actually commit crimes at a higher rate relative to their share of the population. And while not all illegal immigrants are dreamers, all dreamers are illegal immigrants. And if they commit any crime, and I mean any crime, they need to go. Any illegal alien who commits a crime has to go. It's that simple. Horowitz writes, quote, "We already have our own bleep holes like Chicago and Baltimore. Do we need to import bleep holes from the rest of the world? The answer is hell no, we do not. And it's time to go home for these people." John Lott has a study that Horowitz cites from the state of Arizona showing that in Arizona, illegal immigrants are at least 142% more likely to be convicted of a crime, at least 163% more likely for first-degree murder, and 168% more likely for second-degree murder, and 190% more likely for manslaughter. Wow, that sounds fantastic. More of that, please. Illegals are also more likely to commit sexual offenses against minors, sexual assault, drunk driving, kidnapping, and armed robbery. Well, gee, these must be some real tough doctors and lawyers we got here. And before you tell me, oh, it's not the dreamers doing this, it's other illegal immigrants, then explain to me why, even though DACA-age illegals, the group of people, by the way, Jeff Flake wants to give amnesty to, compose less than 1% of the population. They are 884% more likely to be convicted of crimes than non-immigrants of their age. Wait. So why doesn't the mainstream media tell us about these guys? If anything, Horowitz writes, dreamers are actually a bigger public safety risk than older illegal immigrants. And the reason the study is limited to Arizona is because other states don't want to release their crime information on illegal immigrants. I wonder why that is. They don't release it because if you look at it, you're not going to see incredibly bright kids, the kind who built this country. Nope, you're going to see a lot of good-for-nothing thugs who commit far more crime than anyone wants to admit. You would think this would be good data to have, just maybe, before we decide the fate of illegal immigrants in the country, and there's no reason we shouldn't have it. But the bottom line is the left doesn't want us to see more data like this that busts the liberal lie that illegal immigration is good for the country. It's not.